So behind me is Ueno station, and in front of me is the park that we were at yesterday. And today we're going to start heading to our next station, and we can do that by going down Ameya Yokocho, which is along the train line. We are almost at my favorite place of crowded places, which is the end. This is our next station, Okachimachi. Okachimachi has a milk vending machine. Lots of shops set up their home underneath the trains. And where we're headed next, I think there's a whole marketplace that is underground, or under the train tracks. Akihabara, Eki Stamp has definitely seen better days. Apart from anime girls, then one of the reasons people come here is because of Electric Town, which is on the other side of the station. Akihabara is a good spot for electronics and games, and it's kind of one of the bigger places for crane games, and so this is kind of like East Tokyo's spot, whereas West Tokyo's crane game spot is Ikebukuro. Lots and lots of different things to do, which can be overstimulating, but fun for a short period of time. I could probably be here forever. I don't have any money to spend on things, and it's getting late in the day, so we should probably head back to our main line that we're heading down and move on to the next station. Kanda. The sun is setting, and unfortunately we're in a very big building-y part of our walk, so maybe we can try and find somewhere where we can see the sunset from. Run, 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 run. It's 5 o'clock, time for kids to go home. I did perhaps manage to choose the least efficient path to where we're actually going to finish, but we're making progress. We're now on the other side of the Imperial Palace. We'll soon be at our destination. Yay! In order to help survive the cold, dark winter months, then Tokyo usually puts on illumination to make it much nicer for people. So this is the Otemachi illumination, or Marunouchi illumination, and it usually gets pretty busy and pretty nice. As you can see, this is quite a popular spot to have your wedding photos taken. Lots of people are waiting in the wings in order to have their turn. But this up ahead is Tokyo Station, and that is where we're finishing for today. Because it was getting dark when we were here last night and we can see some more things in the daytime, then I thought I'd come back and do the walk to Tokyo Station again. Kanda looks like it's a popular lunch spot. The Otemon Gate is where Otemachi gets its name from, which is like a lot of places around the Imperial Palace. In this garden, there are 47 different trees representing the different prefectures of Japan. So the first one is a cherry blossom from Yamanote prefecture, and then there's a pine from Fukui prefecture. I think if I were to spend money rebuilding historical buildings, then I would probably build a tower up here because it would look pretty good and you could get some good views. Lots more people looking at the station than there was last night. ここ坂下門交差点からご入場になれます。この先の白いテントでは手荷物検査とセキュリティチェックを行いますので、あらかじめ上着のボタンを開け、カバンの口などは開いた状態で空いているレーンへお進みください。スムーズな確認作業となりますよう、皆さんのご協力をお願いします。Well, we've made it to Tokyo Station again, and this is where I'm going to stop for today. The next station isn't that far away, but this one is the easier one to get to by metro from where I'm staying, and tomorrow I have a job interview, so I'm going to be focusing on preparing for that. We'll see how it goes. We're back at Tokyo Station once again. I just bought a ticket to go up north next week, so I need to get a wriggle on with my walking around the stations. So from here we head south, which is that direction. This is a ramen ticket machine. So, Yurakucho. There is fun here. From this station, if you go to the east, you get to Ginza, I think. We will try to go through that on our way south. Like a G6. Our next station is Shimbashi, or Newbridge. The Karasumori exit is the Crow Forest. So that sounds like fun. Ah, there's a crow. This must be the forest we were promised. So that's where we're headed at the moment. Sadly, it costs about $35 to climb the tower, and so this tiny little one behind me is the most that I can afford at the moment. We made it to our next station, which is Tamachi. For a place that's named Field Town. It is by the water, which is nice, especially as the sun is setting. Not that you can see it with the camera settings. Clearly everything in this area is being made new, but there are some old things to visit, like Sengakuji, Sengaku Temple. But our station is down this way, past more construction. The station behind me is Takanawa Gateway, which is the newest one on the Yamanote line, and something that people made fun of because they're like, oh, what a stupid name. But I'm done for the day, so I'm glad that this station is here, and see you in the next one. Because yesterday I was focused on getting to Tokyo Tower, then I missed one of the stations, and so I thought today I would start in a park that's near there, which is Hamarikyu Gardens, and it's a very nice place to be on a lovely autumn morning. Rainbow Bridge. I mean, honestly, this place is so nice. We did spend a little bit longer at the gardens than intended, but that's okay because it was a nice place and it's a nice morning. Now we continue on to the station we missed yesterday. We have arrived. Hamamatsucho, or Beach Pine Town. If you catch the monorail from Haneda Airport, then Hamamatsucho is where you will probably get off to join the Yamanote line. Anzen Daiichi. Safety first. Same as everywhere. Shinegawa Eki. That's where we're headed. Shinegawa is a big station because it's another one that the Shinkansen stops at. I think the last main one in Tokyo, so this is where a lot of people catch it from. We are on the home stretch now. Yay! Kind of match the ginkgo trees. Well, while we're exploring, we're finding one of the 100 scenic spots in Shinegawa. not everywhere in the world that would have a shamisen mural. Another scenic spot of Shinagawa, the Children's Forest Park. We are at the north gate of our station, Osaki. Great Cape. For the stations that will finish off today, all we need to do is follow the river. These are the October cherry blossoms. We're now in December, so that shows how late autumn has been this year. Looks like the Meguro River has been used for a very long time, and a lot of these trees are cherry blossom trees, so this is one of the places to come in the springtime for that brief moment that they're blooming. I think we have to go up to get to our station. 4th floor. Gotanda. Gotanda is another one of the areas where love hotels are allowed in Tokyo. Many people still smoke, and so they have rooms in buildings or sectioned off areas on the street where you can have your designated cigarette break. If you don't like cigarettes, then just be careful when you're booking your rooms. You'll often find the cheapest rooms are smoking rooms, so they'll be clean, but they will still have a smell to them. Looks like we have almost made it to our next station. Meguro. It's kind of the south side of the north side's Mejiro. Almost at our next station, and the lights are starting to come on. This is a pretty spectacular Christmas tree. It looks very Christmassy. I don't know why I'm talking, because you can't hear anything. Ebisu. Last night I was distracted by the Christmas lights, so we didn't make it past Ebisu. So I'm back here again this morning. There is a photography museum in the area, so I thought I would start by checking that out and then continuing on the walk. The museum wasn't free, and also the exhibition that I went to was copyrighted, so I couldn't take any photos or videos, which is okay. It was interesting to look at, but I probably wouldn't pay for it again. And now we move on to the next one. I think because I'm always getting lost, then we might try and stick close to the train line. Here's the river again. And we'll head to the west side. On this side of the train line, the suburb is Daikanyama, which was one of the cool areas of Tokyo a few years ago, and I think that has moved slightly further to the southwest near Gakuge University, but I'm sure we'll probably find something interesting if we keep heading in that direction. While I'm sure that there was interesting things here, I did not find it, so we continue on. The problem with walking in Shibuya is that there's always some kind of construction happening, so you have no idea what the new changed route should be, but hopefully we will find where we're going soon. Ohayou gozaimasu. Ohayou gozaimasu. This building is Shibuya Stream, and this is the Shibuya River. Looks like they have markets here on Saturday. That building over there is Shibuya Scramble Square, so we might go look at the crossing. Even before you get to the pedestrian crossing, it's a scramble. Just in case you want to go to Shibuya Sky for another city lookout, then the Shibuya Scramble building is where you come to. And usually you have to book tickets well in advance because they're all sold out for today. If you don't want the free view from the Tokyo Metropolitan Government building, then that's an option. So this Starbucks is usually pretty busy with people wanting to watch from above, but another place that you can go that's slightly less busy is over here in the Shibuya Mark building, and there's also another Starbucks in there. You can't see the crossing from that one, but if you just want coffee, then it's a good place to go. We are lovely monsters, aren't we? I so badly want to fix this girl's shoe / ankle, but I cannot. We're almost at our next station destination, which is our last station destination in Tokyo. Don't particularly want to walk down such a busy street, but this is Takashita-dori, which is the main popular one here in Harajuku. You can go to the Otter Cafe. Again, if you like waiting in lines, most things will be waiting in line, whether it's to eat or to do an activity. A pig cafe. Don't know if they still have the owl cafe. If people are inviting you into a place, just be wary of it, particularly around here. They do like to take your money, whether legitimately or illegitimately. So this is where we came from, and this is where we're going. Harajuku. And with that, we've done all 30 stations on the Yamanote line. Next to me is the Harajuku station. We could finish here, but we're going to keep walking. And this in front of us is Meiji Jingu and some beatboxing. So fun times. It should go without saying, but don't be carving your name into any historical artifacts. The north side of the park, so near Kitasando station, appears to be a less busy side if you want to avoid the Omotesendo side. Here is Tokyo National Stadium. I nearly bought tickets to see Taylor Swift here at the beginning of the year, but now is a better time, and as enjoyable as a Taylor Swift concert would have been, this has been pretty great. That exit over there said it was for the avenue of ginkgo trees, but I don't know, I've seen more ginkgo trees elsewhere, so we will continue on to our next stop. It was up this hill Monday 2 weeks ago that I started this walk, and we're going to reach the end of it very shortly. When I started this adventure a couple of weeks ago, then I started at the beginning of the movie, so it seems only fitting to end the video where the movie ended, which is at these stairs up to Suga Shrine. I planned this trip not because I'm obsessed with the movie, but because I've been unemployed for a very long time, and this was something to keep me occupied for a couple of weeks. During that time, I've met up with some friends, and I have also got a job, which is exciting. It's not the be all and end all to travel, but this has been a fun way to enjoy the experience. It doesn't take you 2 weeks to catch the train around, but it took me 2 weeks to walk around, and it's been fun. So see you in the next one.